Here's my eyeshadow primer. I need it. Oh my God. Oh, I just sounded like my mom. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's my eyeshadow primer. Only my mom wouldn't be looking for it because like she was super organized. And I'm not. Yes. Where is it? I need it. I'll just use this. Dude, I seriously left my eyeshadow primer. That's a problem. Oh, my table is a mess. Oh, whoa. Good morning. Good morning. Or is it afternoon? Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. How's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday morning, afternoon? It's afternoon. I'm getting dressed. My son has a game today. So I am doing my makeup right now. They left already because my husband brought him. He had to go get his skates sharpened and yada, yada, yada. They go to like this special place to get his skates sharpened on this machine because my son needs, I don't know, he needs some special skate sharpening bullshit. Whatever. So here I am, always trailing behind. I'm like, what time's the game? Yeah, I'll be there. If it's like at 3, I'm like, yeah, I'll be there at 2:59. Just kidding. Try to get there a little early. I can't stay live very long, but I figured I didn't get to chat with you guys this week too much because, hello, everybody. I can't see you very good because my eyes are a little blurry. I don't have my makeup on right now. You know, I just thought about that. I should, well, I can't wear my glasses while I'm doing my makeup. So I just thought about that. So, like, how do I know my makeup's coming out good when I can't see what I'm doing? So I wanted to talk to you guys. Oh, there's my eyeshadow primer. Just found it. I'm getting dressed also. Can't get out of my own way today. Girl, it's my life story. My life story. I feel the same way. I'm almost done Christmas shopping, which is good, right? Because I was like in a fucking panic the other day, dude. I have to say, the last couple of years, I did most of my shopping online. And this year, I didn't. I don't know why. I think it was just because, like, I don't know. I waited so long. And I don't know. I just didn't. I realized that my son has everything, dude. And he's at that kind of weird age where he's turning 10. So he's kind of like, you know, you go in the store and you look at a lot of the toys and like he's not really into toys anymore, you know? So it's hard to shop for him. So I was like feeling like a complete fucking failure as a parent the other day. Like I'm in this store and I'm like, I suck at this, you know? I mean, I think I got him okay stuff, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. At the end of the day, I'm sure he'll be happy. I did get a lot of clothes, but you know, he needs them. He desperately needs those. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure he'll be happy either way. You know, it's so hard because his birthday and Christmas are so close too. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So yeah, I'm pretty much done. I really just got to go get, some last minute odds and ends. I love the lotus candle holder. Yes, Scaramouche. It's so pretty. So, dude, you guys don't even know what happened. Before I even started doing these like candles and stuff, like when I first started doing the candle thing and trying it out, I had come up with a logo, a brand, everything. I don't know why, but my best ideas always come to me in the bathroom for some reason. So I was like in the bathroom one day and I was like, oh my God, that's genius. Right. So I came up with this whole fucking thing. I designed a logo, like the branding, like this has been going on since like, into the summer, right? This past year. So I did the logo. I have like this whole branding idea in my head, all like the different components that I'm going to put into things when I start to package them. And the other day I'm on this Facebook group for candle makers. And this person's like, yeah, she's like, somebody has my business name. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I didn't even think of that. Like, but I thought my name was so unique that nobody would have it. I guess in my head. So I go Google it. And sure enough, there's another company that has the same fucking name that I thought of. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys the name until after I launch. So I was like, you got to fucking be kidding me. And it doesn't matter on a state level for me, right? I could still register that name in my state. But the problem is, when I go online, right, if I want to make a website, that person already bought the domain name called the same thing as mine, right? I could change it up and make it like, for example, let's just say I named it the Golden Trophy, okay, candle company. Or I'm sorry, I named it Golden Trophy. I could name it the Golden Trophy, right? But I don't want to do that because I don't want them to accidentally end up on that other website and think that it's mine. So I was like so upset. Oh my God, I was so upset because I had this whole fucking idea in my head already. And now I can't really use that. So, and the website's horrible, dude. I have to say, Laura's fucking website is better than this one. They don't even show one picture of a fucking candle on the website. It's horrible. It's horribly done. It's horribly executed. I'm so upset. So I had to come up with a whole new name. I could do that, Amanda, but still, like, I don't, because see, if I spell it wrong, like what Laura did, that's probably what happened to Laura, is that Energy Candles was already taken. So she spelled it wrong, right? But if people hear the name, they're automatically going to spell it the right way. And then they're going to look it up and they're going to end up on the wrong website. So I just scrapped the whole idea, and no, I didn't scrap it entirely. I still can use elements from my other idea, but I almost feel like it was kind of meant to be, in a sense, that this all happened. Like, because now I came up, oh, thank you, Nicole. I came up with an even like kind of cooler name that nobody has anything like it. And I think it might be like more unique, So it might be a blessing in disguise, because it's kind of funny. About a week ago, before this even happened, I contacted Hummingbird. We were talking and I said to her, I was like, oh man, I'll give you guys a little hint. I was like, I wish I could have named my company Carol's Daughter, right? Because that's, I'm Carol's daughter. And I would love to have something having to do with my mom in there. And I was like, too bad, there's already a huge company with that name. So obviously I can't use that. And that name is trademarked. The other name, the person that has my other name that I picked, their name isn't trademarked, but it really is for the whole, if I'm doing it online, then, I need the domain name. So, so mad. But what are you going to do? But anyway, so I came up with a different name that I think is going to be pretty cool and unique. So, yeah, but I'm not going to reveal it. We'll have to wait for that. So I'm waiting for some more new wicks to come in because I don't like the ones that I have right now. So I'm probably going to start it off. I was thinking in the spring, just doing like the pots. The candles will probably come later just because I'm still testing and I want to get moving. So, yeah. So that's why I want to try to get the branding and all that shit done this way. I could just start moving and selling the other stuff that's not candles, because fuck the candles for right now. I mean, I'm still doing them. I'm just like, there's so much testing that needs to be done that it's going to take me forever, especially when you have to order things from like here. Like there's no like one central place that sells everything you need, so I have to get the wax from one company and the wicks from another company. And, then you got to put everything together. So then this weekend I made testers. They were horrible, absolutely horrible. So I have to kind of go back to the drawing board with some things, but I mean, yeah, they were pretty bad. Hey, so anyway, okay. This is what I wanted to talk about, because I didn't get to talk about this. So the other night I get a text message and they're like, oh, Laura, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't a text message. My bad. Sorry. Didn't mean to say the wrong thing there. It was a comment. There was a comment left on my channel, okay, under one of my last videos. and it was about Laura's wish lists. Okay. And I didn't know what the person was talking about. They left this comment and they were basically saying something happened with Laura and her wish list. It's really stressful coming up with the right name and brand, etc. Yeah, see, that's the thing, not for nothing, because my brand, the whole branding idea, like it doesn't really fit with the new name, but I still think it'll work out. You know what I'm saying? But I've looked at like branding on other candles, and like people are pretty damn creative with the name of their candle companies. Like some of them like have nothing to do with candles, and I kind of like that, you know. So yeah, it's very hard for me to be like simplistic with things, but I made this like super like it's way out of my comfort zone right now, but um I think it'll still work. So I still think it'll work out. Okay. Oh my god, what did I just do to my eyebrows, bro? They came out way too dark. They look like fucking Bert and Ernie. So anyway, okay, so this person leaves a thing on there. They leave a comment, and exactly, not for nothing. It all has to work together. So I already made like an Instagram page, so now I have to change everything up. Oh my god, such a pain in the ass. But anyway, I already just set it up, like, and oh shit, I think I did a PayPal too. Fuck. Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be a pain in the balls. It was a good thing I looked though, because it could have been worse. I could have started printing things, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I really could have went far with it. So anyway, okay. So I keep getting distracted. So because I keep reading the comments. So I go, this person leaves this comment and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. So I go into my Discord and I'm asking in my Discord, the people that are in there, like, do you guys know what the fuck this is about? Because I have no idea. So they kind of explained to me, and then I just decided to go watch Laura's live for myself, because I was like, how convenient, Laura's got something going on, Christmas is in 2 weeks and all of a sudden some crazy shit's going on. Now, let me just say this. I don't fucking agree with people. Listen, dude, if you don't like Laura, that's fine, but don't fuck with her kids. I get it. It's frustrating to see her e-begging and you want to see her get a job, and stop fucking depending on people on YouTube. Like, trust me, I get what people are thinking. I get it. I'm there with you. But like, at the end of the day, you really got to think to yourself, is it worth it? At first, I seriously thought she was lying completely. I was like, there's no fucking way what she's saying could happen. And what she was saying was that somebody went on her list and took all the items on her list and put them on reserve. And so basically what that does is it makes it appear to the other people that are going to shop on the list that the item is no longer there. Like, it's no longer available. Like, it's been bought already, right? Which I think is a really stupid feature. I don't know why they would have that. So, I didn't believe it because I was like, dude, I shop on Amazon all the time and I've never seen that. But at the same time, I had never shopped on an Amazon wish list. Like, I don't think I've ever purchased off an Amazon wish list. I might have like once, like years ago. So I don't really know. So I opened up a wish list. I went on Molly Golightly's page because I was the only person that I knew that had a wish list. I've never even seen Laura's wish list, right? So I go on Molly Golightly's page and I open up her wish list and this was my thought, okay? If you add the item to your cart, would that take it off the list? So I added an item to the cart, a very cheap one. I didn't buy it though, just to see if that would work, right? And then I went back to the page, like I reloaded the page and the item was still there. So I was like, all right, she's fucking lying, right? So then I said, who else has a wish list? Mallory. Laura was saying that the same thing happened to Mallory, because I was doing this as I was listening to Laura's live. So she said that the same thing happened to Mallory. So I was like, okay, let me go look at Mallory's list. So I go to Mallory's list and I noticed that there was this like little thing under the item. I didn't see it on MGL's list. I only saw it on Mallory's list, okay? But there was this little thing under the item that said something to the effect of like, I'm buying this elsewhere or something like that. I'm purchasing this item elsewhere. So I click on that, and then that brings you into another window. And in that window, there was an option that said, put this item on reserve, and then which takes it off the list, right? There was like a separate button that said, take this off the list. That is fucking stupid if you ask me, but then again, at the same time, I'm sure when Amazon put this whole thing together, they were thinking that, YouTubers are going to take advantage of it and people that don't like them are going to be looking at the lists. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense from that standpoint, but it's kind of also stupid because it could potentially, like, what if that was a wedding registry? You know what I'm saying? Or something like more important. And then that happened, at the end of the day, though, you should be, happy that somebody's buying you anything. So I was like, okay, finally figured out Laura's not lying. Okay. So I'm listening to her live and I'm like, dude, this girl's such an asshole. She really is. She really thinks. One of the things that she said during the live that I just thought was fucking hilarious is she really thinks that my channel, I get numbers because of her. That's what she fucking flat out said it. She's like, oh, couldn't get numbers to save her life. When, but now she talks about me and her numbers are going up, up, up. And I was like, okay, two things are weird about that, Laura. Number one, why are you watching my numbers? Why? I thought you don't watch me. Make your fucking mind up. But not only are you watching me, you're watching my numbers and they're not really going up, 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 Laura. But okay, have my numbers gone up, since last year? Yeah. Have my subscriber number? Yeah, it's gone up. But is it going up because of you? Absolutely not. And I'm not even fucking around with you guys. If you were in my live a couple of days ago, I even pointed it out in my live stream while it was going on, because, if I talk, let's just say there was like 300 people in my live stream. If I start talking about Laura, I literally watch my live number, my chat number go down by at least 50, but more likely 100. But this bitch really thinks that she's bringing numbers to my channel. Like, Laura, if I even gave a fuck in the first place about numbers, I would talk about Michelle. I would talk about people that actually bring numbers. You're at the bottom of the list there, boo-boo, as far as bringing numbers goes. Nobody cares about you. You're not bringing anybody numbers, but keep dreaming. Keep fucking patting yourself on the ass thinking that you bring numbers to people, because you don't. And then the other thing is, for somebody who studies analytics as much as she does, you would think she would understand this, right? My channel, she's like, oh, when first came back, she couldn't get numbers to save her life. You're right, Laura, because what happens when you leave a platform like this for 4 months straight and don't put out any content for 4 months straight, 4 months, not 4 days, not 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 entire months went by where I did not put out one video. Okay. What happens is you drop out of the algorithm at that point. So your videos don't get suggested to the people that are subscribed to you. So when I came back, I had to slowly get myself back into the algorithm by putting content out, making videos on a regular basis. You should know that better than anybody, because Laura leaves her channels for a year and then comes back to them, and you have to build the channel back up and get it back in the algorithm. So yeah, that's called the natural, progression of YouTube, Laura, Mrs. fucking analytic queen over there, but I was like, boy, she's fucking delusional, this broad. I don't know why I just said broad. I don't even fucking use that word. But I was just like, it's amazing. It's amazing how fucking delusional she is. So anyway, she really thinks that I get numbers off of her. Okay, Laura. Keep dreaming there, girl. Keep dreaming. So, all right. So that's that. So anyway, I figured out that, okay, she's not lying about what happened. Now, I'm sorry. She's not lying. Let me rephrase that. She's not lying that what she's saying happened can happen. Okay. Because at first I thought that's not even possible, Laura. You can't put items on reserve. I never heard of such a thing. But I figured it out. And yes, you can. Now, did that actually happen to her? I don't know. Did it? Because it's a real coincidence that somebody figured that out, did it to Mallory, and then a few days later, it happens to Laura. What I personally think happened, this is my theory, okay? So I'm not saying this is what happened or this is the truth, but I think that people weren't buying off her list and she was panicking because Christmas is getting closer and closer, okay? And she has nothing to give her fucking grown-ass kids for Christmas. And, she had to do something. Laura had to do something. Now, I always go back to what Laura said to me, right before our friendship ended, where she was like, oh, I need people to step up their super chats. You know, I go back to things like that in my head, and it makes me wonder, you know, Laura, are you just saying these things because you're desperate, or are they actually happening? You know, sorry, but if you wouldn't have never said that to me, I never would have had to sit here and wonder if you're actually being genuine half the time. You know, I wouldn't have to wonder, because you're a piece of shit. And I do think that you do certain things sometimes to you know, make money, because you're an asshole. So you know, did this really happen? Is it possible? Yes. You know, is it possible somebody did that? And if you did do that, dude, take a good look at yourself in the fucking mirror and get a hobby, bro. Get a life. Christmas is coming. If you don't like the fact that somebody's putting a wish list out for their kids and you think it's disgusting, how's this? Just don't buy from it. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy from it. That's all. It's simple. But to sit there and actually take the time out to like actively, you know, try to destroy, you know, Christmas for her kids, even though, listen, dude, do I think it's ridiculous? Yes. Her kids are fucking grown. They're old enough to understand. You know, Laura was crying and she's like, oh, the gifts aren't going to get here in time for Christmas. I don't believe that, but whatever. Because she's like, even if you order today, it won't make it here. That's bullshit, Laura. Amazon works the same way in every state. Okay. You live in it's not like you live in the country, bro. You live in a pretty populated area. Okay. So I'm sure Amazon is the same where you live, just like it is, you know, here. Well, I won't say it is the same where it is here, because we have actual Amazon delivery drivers. Like our Amazon doesn't come from like the mail or, what do you call it? You know, UPS or anything. Like we have Amazon specific drivers that just only deliver Amazon. So I don't know if that is like that everywhere. I know they're trying to do that in more places, but still, you know, before we had that, okay, I always got my Amazon packages on time. So even before Christmas, bro. So I don't know. I don't know. I think she was putting it on a little bit, you know, to get people to feel bad for her and buy it. Okay. But at the end of the day, just, dude, like if you don't like it and you don't agree with it, just don't buy it. Don't sit there actively, you know, don't invite that bad karma into your life, you know? Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't do that. I think that's fucking lame. Honestly. Hold on. Plugging my phone in. Charge it up a little bit. I need my battery. You know what I'm saying? Like, fine, I get it. She's an asshole and you don't like her, but you know, to waste your time and effort doing that is kind of sad, in my opinion. But again, that's just my opinion. Here's my fucking problem with the whole thing, though. Okay, this is what Laura does all the time. She's like a fucking toddler, you know, like, you know, when toddlers or like little fucking preschool kids get angry and, you know, instead of just taking it out on the person that they're angry at, they like want to lash out at everybody else. That's Laura right there. That's what Laura does. You know, she gets angry and she lashes out on everybody instead of the person that did it. You know, now Laura's the only person I know that's stupid enough to spell, what was the name? Kayla with a C. I've never seen it spelled like that, but you know, she misspells Alicia for years now. Alicia, she writes Alisha. You know, so Laura's an idiot. Like, it's just kind of weird that the person's name was misspelled, and Laura does that kind of shit all the time. She mispronounces things, misspells things, you know. So it's a little weird, right? But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Something fishy about the whole scenario. But here's my problem, okay? Laura will fucking, she's throwing my name out there. She's throwing Alicia's name out there. She's throwing Amanda's name out there. And like, dude, yeah, do I talk shit about you openly on my channel? Absolutely, Laura. I've never hid that, okay? I don't hide it. I can't hide it. It's on my channel, right? It's public for everybody to see. But would I actively sit there and try to fuck with your kid's Christmas? Like, you know what? That's fucked up, bro. That you would even think or throw my name out there as if I would do that. As if I would do that. You need to take responsibility, Laura, for yourself, that you're an asshole who goes around and causes trouble everywhere you go, Laura. Every new panel you go on, you make enemies everywhere you go, dude. And then you're going to have the balls. Now, and I'm not saying it's anybody she recently fought with or anything. I don't know who would do that. I don't even know if it was done. My whole point is, just because I talk shit about you on here, right, and criticize you, that doesn't mean that I want to destroy your whole fucking life, dude. And fuck with your kids, Laura. I think as friends, right, as we were friends for quite a while, Laura, I think you fucking know me better than that I wouldn't do that to you or anybody for that matter. I don't give a fuck how much I hate you. I don't do shit like that. I keep it here on YouTube, dude, on my channel, and I talk shit. I would never fucking take it off of YouTube like that and fuck with your kids. And the fact that you even fucking bring my name up with that shit pisses me off, because when have I been known to do anything? When has Manda been known to do anything like that? When has Alicia been known? All right, has Alicia doxed people, that have doxed her? Yes. But I don't think she would go around fucking with people's kids. You know what I'm saying? Give me a fucking break, dude. It just pisses me off because she throws my fucking name out there. And I'm like, thank you, Laura, for putting my name in this bullshit, because, you got asshole followers of yours that are now going to think that I'm attacking your kids, or Alicia's attacking your kids, or Amanda's attacking your kids. And that puts our kids in the target. So what Laura does, because she's a fucking baby and doesn't know how to handle everything, is she's like, well, since I'm being attacked, I'm going to put everybody in danger and make them feel what I'm feeling. You're a fucking pussy, Laura. Grow the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Sorry, I probably shouldn't get that mad, but it just bothers me because I'm like, dude, there's no reason, Laura, for you to throw my fucking name into this bullshit, especially when you have no fucking proof. First of all, if I was going to be Kayla, I would spell her fucking name right, Laura. I think you should know that. But second of all, you're just a fucking asshole, dude. You really think I would fucking do some bullshit like that? Give me a fucking break. I didn't even have time to breathe this week, let alone to sit there and actively worry about you. I didn't even have time to go live. Have you guys seen me live? I went live, Wednesday? I haven't been live since because I had things to do this week, because Christmas is coming. But it just pisses me off that she just throws random people's names out there and blames them. Things have happened to me, okay? And I have in my head, I have an idea of who might be responsible for those things, but I don't throw the names out there the way she does. She just starts throwing names out of fucking anybody, let's throw some spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks here. And it just fucking pisses me off, Laura, because you put everybody else's children in danger when you do that, because you're a fucking baby. Fucking asshole. I know she's fucking listening right now too. Because, Mrs. I don't watch Makeup Mobster yet. I know every fucking thing that she says. Fucking asshole. Do I think it's stupid that somebody did that? Yeah. If it actually happened, do I feel bad? No, not at all. I really don't. Because you know why? Laura sat on my panel 2 years ago when we were friends. Okay. And there was a person in our community named Ms. OMG. I don't know if she's still around. I haven't really seen her. But she pissed Laura off. And you want to know how she pissed Laura off? Okay. I believe she was in Laura's Patreon or something like that. She was in Laura's Discord. I do know that. Okay. And she asked, and I don't remember exactly what it was, so pardon me for not remembering every fucking detail, but I remember the scenario I remember the scenario. Okay. She asked for something, I forget whether it was her PayPal or a wish list or something. She asked for something, one of those things to be shared in Laura's Discord. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if again, I forget the details. I just remember her asking for something like that to be shared somewhere in Laura's something, whether it was her Discord or her chat. I think it was her Discord though. Oh, thank you. Not for nothing. Thank you. Not for nothing. So she asked for it to be shared, and Laura bugged out because, she don't want to help other people. She only wants her Patreons and everything and her members to help her. You can't help anybody else. You guys know that, right? If you help somebody, you have to only help Laura. You're not allowed to help anybody but Laura. Okay? Just know that if you join her Discord, I'm sorry, her memberships or her Patreon, you are now her slave, and every dollar that you spend has to go to her. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So she got really fucking offended that this woman asked if she could share whatever it was in her fucking space. And she comes up on my panel. The girl was on my panel. She was having a really rough time that year, both financially, mentally. And Laura starts fucking questioning her. She's on drugs and all this like really personal shit on a panel. Okay. Anastasia, you know what I'm talking about, girl. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you were there. So so she starts questioning this girl, asking her if she's on drugs and if she has a drug problem. And I remember I was like, yo, whoa, Laura, we're not going there. Now, this is the funny part, okay? About a week, or it might not have even been a week, might have been a couple of days. A couple of days prior to that, Laura opens up Diane's Christmas list, okay? Diane does the wish lists every year. That's the originator of the wish list thing, okay? Diane was the one who first put out the wish list. So while I'm on Laura's panel, she starts opening up these wish lists and we're looking at them and she starts criticizing the wish list. And one of the people that put out a wish list was Sarah Smiles, okay? And on Sarah Smiles' wish list, which I agreed with Laura, okay? I thought it was a little crazy because a lot of the stuff on Sarah Smiles' wish list was adult things. And I'm like, aren't these supposed to be for kids? But Laura went through wish list and criticized every wish list, okay? And what was on each wish list and, whether it was appropriate. And it really made a big fucking controversy, and I got kind of sucked into it. And it even caused a fight between me and a very close friend of mine, okay? And it was just, I was put in a really fucking awkward position, okay, by Laura, because this is what she does. Like she opened these wish lists up and started basically criticizing all of them, And anyway, so when she came on my panel 2 days later, I had to add that in because it's important here. When she came on my panel 2 days later, okay, and Ms. OMG was up on my panel, Laura tells this woman, well, that Christmas is in 365 days, so you better start saving. You have 365 days to save up for next Christmas. That's what she fucking told this woman. Okay. So here we are 2 years later, even though that same year Laura put a wish list out. The next year Laura put a wish list out. And now this year Laura has a wish list out. And guess what's on that wish list? Items for her. A fucking 1980s canopy bed, purple sheets, and all this shit that's for Laura. Okay. And by the way, Laura, when they say college shower caddy for college kids, it's not the kind that you leave in the shower, you fucking dumbass. It's a caddy. It's something that you actually carry with you to the bathroom because most dorms have shared bathrooms. So you clearly never went away to college or know anybody who did. You don't leave your stuff in the shower at college because somebody will probably steal it. Dumbass. Most college dorms have shared bathrooms. So you would have to bring the caddy with you and then away. Yeah, she has a vacuum, a $400 vacuum up there. $400. Really, Laura? You need a $400 vacuum? Well, all right. In her defense, she probably does. She's probably sucking wax bits out of her carpet. So maybe she does need a more powerful vacuum. But anyway, I just find it, funny that she said all this shit about other people, and now here she is doing the same fucking thing that she criticized other people for. Here she is, e-begging and sitting up on her thing, and she's like, I'm getting my fucking, I bet none of them are getting their mods, gifts. I'm sending my mods gifts. All right, Laura, first of all, we know that you're not paying for these gifts. Okay. We know that the gifts that you're probably giving to your mods are probably your fucking candles, dude. They're probably getting donut melts and fucking chicken wings and ramen noodle candles. Okay. And all the cast offs of the stuff that, you made this year. So, but, congratulations, Laura, because, that's the least you could do for these people. because these people have been paying your way in life for the last like how many years, and you finally decided to send them something. Where should I send your trophy, Laura? Where should I send it? That you're finally fucking paying back these people in some way. But in reality, nothing that you could give those people is even close to what they've given you in the last couple of years. Okay? I mean, I just never heard such an entitled fucking baby. This is a 50-year-old woman sitting up on her fucking panel. I'm sorry, 51, 52, whatever the fuck she is. Okay? Sitting up on her panel like, wow, my patrons need my list so they could buy my kids stuff. And somebody ruined it. You know what, Laura? Save your own fucking money. You don't realize how you contradict yourself here, because you're trying to convince all of us that you have this successful business, and that you've really made it. And then at the same time, I mean, I don't know. If I was successful, my definition, I guess, is just different than yours, because I would define success as being, independent. Not even wealthy, but just being financially stable enough to be able to support myself without any assistance from anybody else. That would be my idea of success. So until you could depend entirely on that candle business and not, YouTube and donations and government assistance, I don't consider it a success. I really don't. Until you could buy your own fucking Christmas presents for your own kids, then I don't consider it a success. You know what the really funny thing was that she said too, which also kind of weird. Now, of course, she deleted that live because she's a pussy. But she deleted the live, as far as I know. It might still be up there, but she might have put it back up. But when I looked the other day, because I was going to share it with a friend, it was deleted. So one of the other funny things that she said was this is what she said. And I'm like, dude, do you listen to yourself? She said that she lets people buy off the wish list, and then like she basically gets the leftovers, right? So the few things that are left over in the end, she supposedly allegedly buys those things. And I'm like to listen to her whining about this was just fucking unreal, dude. Seriously unreal. I'm like, I wish you could hear yourself, Laura, because you really sound like an entitled fucking asshole right now. Like, I really wish you could hear yourself. So she lets everybody else buy everything, and then like she gets the scraps. She gets the little scraps that are left over. And it was funny because like she pretended, I think, while she was on, because look, watch, I'm going to show you guys how this works. She was like, yeah, I'm going to message Amazon right now. You hear that, guys? I just messaged. Oh, shit. I just fucked this completely up. Hold on a second. I shouldn't have done that. I lost you guys. Oh, man. How do I get out of this window? All right. You guys hear that? I just typed a lot of stuff. And she's like, oh, Amazon's not answering me. What? What are they talking about? She's like, I'm messaging them now. That was her proof. She didn't read back one message that she sent, but she sat there and typed, and she was like, dear Amazon, I have my items on reserve. Some asshole did it to me. What is going on? Like, all right, Lori, yeah, we believe you. We believe you really fucking typed that. Okay, girl. And then all of a sudden she just like forgot about it. Oh, I don't need help from them anymore. They're gone. I just hung up with them, like, okay. But it's like, dude, you're lucky that you like even get anything paid for you for Christmas. I don't know. You feel like you're entitled because, she always has to throw that single mom card out there. I'm a single mom. Why would you attack a single mom? You know what, Laura? If your spouse like passed away or like cheated on you, you know what I'm saying? And you had like 3 fucking babies to raise, I might feel bad, but your kids have fucking jobs, bro. Jobs. Your kids have jobs, okay? They're old enough to have jobs. Your single mom card is getting played, bro. It has been played, okay? Nobody except for you is responsible for you being a single mother, Laura, because of the fucking decisions that you made in your life. Okay. Now, that's not to say that I don't feel bad for other moms that have to do this shit. I mean, seriously, I tip my hat to any mom who has to raise their kids by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But here's the difference. Most of the single moms that I know, they don't sit there and use it as a crutch all the time. Like, I'm a single mom and cry about it. Most moms just fucking suck it up and do what they have to do. They work their asses off to pay for their kids. They don't expect everybody else to take care of their kids because of their fucking horrible decision-making skills in life. But Laura expects the whole world to take care of her kids because Laura made bad decisions when she was younger and slept with men who she wasn't married to, who were in active addiction, okay, who right there already didn't show the best signs of being a father. I mean, listen, I was in a relationship with an active addict when I was younger, and we talked about marriage and we talked about those things when we were young, but I knew deep down that was never going to happen with me because I didn't want that in my life. At 25 years old or 26 years old, when I finally ended the relationship, I knew that was not something that I wanted to bring into my life, because there's no way somebody that deep in an active addiction is going to be able to be a good husband or a good father or a good anything to me. So I had to cut off the relationship, even though it was really hard. It was the right thing to do because I wasn't about to bring a kid into a life like I had when I was younger and grew up with an addict. You know, I didn't want a kid that had an addict as a parent. I went through it, and you know, my dad was an alcoholic, and I wasn't about to have a child with somebody and put a kid through that again. You know, another kid through that. So, you know, at 25, I was somehow smarter than, you know, Laura, who was in her fucking like mid 30s. But, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility, Laura. It's nobody else's responsibility that you got knocked up twice by two different baby daddies and had kids. It's nobody else's responsibility but yours. Okay. You know, asking your family and your friends for help is one thing, but expecting the entire fucking world to pay for your mistakes is just, and I'm not saying her kids are mistakes. I'm saying Laura, you know, having kids and that, you know, that unplanned, okay, children, that's, I mean, I don't know what else to call it. You know, it's a mistake that you made in life. It's a mistake that my son was a mistake in a sense too, right? Because I wasn't supposed to have him at the time when I did. I wasn't planning on getting pregnant at the time when I had my son. But I'm saying it in that way. I'm not saying her children shouldn't be here. They're here, and now you just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a mom and deal with it. But it's not everybody else's jobs to pay for what you did wrong in your life. You know, you made bad decisions. That's your problem. Stop throwing the fucking single mother card out there. Like I say this all the time, like it was just bestowed upon you by God. You know, there's people out there that are, think of the people that are out there that are single mothers whose spouses passed away. Okay. And how they have to struggle with grieving children and, you know, themselves grieving and trying to move on and rebuild their life. Think about single mothers who were cheated on by their spouses and their spouses left, or whatever, just a spouse that just up and left one day and abandoned the family. I have a friend, okay, a good friend of mine who, like her, I feel bad for her. She has 4 kids. One of the kids that she has isn't even her kid, okay? It's not her kid. It's the husband's kid. He had a baby with another woman, okay? And this guy last year in July, literally a week before he left, decides to pop on her. Yeah, I'm moving to Florida. Bye. And he just left the kids. He left her and left the kids. Now, they weren't together at this point in time. He won't sign the divorce papers. But like for her, I feel bad. For her, I feel bad because she didn't choose that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't her problem. She was married. They were married for years. He became abusive. Okay. She knew this guy for their whole entire lives, like since they were young. They grew up together. They dated in high school, right? And then after they got married, he became abusive. And then, you know, he left her with the 4 kids, and now he really left her, and he refuses to sign the divorce papers. She never fucking complains. She never sits there and asks for handouts. She never begs. She just gets up every day and she works. And like me, she was a stay-at-home mother until her husband left. Well, she left him, You know, she left him originally, and now he left her. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that, I feel terrible for, because I see her working her ass off, you know, every day. She's tired. She's like, she always looks run down. You know what I'm saying? She's taking care of 4 kids, and she's working her ass off, and she puts in overtime, and then she's driving her kids to all their activities, and she doesn't have anybody to help her. And her kids are young. Okay. Her kids are young still. One of them's older, but the other 3 are all the same age as my son or younger. Okay. So that's rough, man. That's a rough time for a single mother to be, you know, raising 3 kids like that. 4 kids, sorry. But I feel bad for her because I know how hard she has it, but she never fucking makes people feel bad for her. She'll complain sometimes about that ex, but she does what she has to do. She pays for what she has to pay for. She doesn't ask for handouts. She would never even take it, even if I offered. There's been many times that we've like offered to pay for her for things, and she's like, no. She won't even let you help her, you know? So it's like, Laura, you're not the only single mother out there, dude, that's struggling and having a hard time in life, dude. You're just not. You're not. But she throws that shit all the time in people's faces. I'm a single mother. Yeah, Laura, so are a lot of other women here, okay? And I'm not saying it's wrong to ask for help. You know, you should ask for help, but I just find it funny that a person who told somebody else who was also a single mother, oh, well, you have 365 days to save up for next Christmas. That you have the balls to now sit here and cry because you sat here and depended on other people to buy your kids Christmas gifts, and it didn't happen. And you know what else is really funny? When did she say this? This was the other day, Alicia. So you know what else was really funny? She was like, the gifts aren't going to make it here on time, even if you order them today. I told you this before, but I forgot to expound upon it. The really funny thing was, I remember last year, she posted a video of her kids opening the gifts, right? And I watched it. And the youngest one out of all the kids had, I think he opened up a pair of fuzzy socks that looked like they were made for girls, but I don't know why she would buy a boy fuzzy socks. Like, you know, they're like spa socks, not spa socks. What do they call them? You know, those like fucking fuzzy, super fuzzy socks that they sell for women. He got a pair of those and then like one other gift. And he sat there and watched the other kids open up a million gifts. And he just sat there the whole time. And she made him like clean up the garbage and everything. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, your gift's not going to be here till after Christmas. So last year it didn't matter. But this year it matters that her gifts aren't going to make it there. Like, not for nothing. Even if they don't make it there, Laura, your kids are old enough to understand, hey, mom isn't buying the gifts this year, okay? Mom isn't responsible. Mom causes a lot of trouble with people on YouTube. So, you know, you might have to wait a couple of extra days, okay? You might only have 3 presents to open as opposed to 23 presents, okay? On Christmas Day, you know? It's not like her kids think Santa's coming or anything like that. So spare me with this shit. I hate people that use their kids as excuses, dude. I really do. I really, really do. I had a family member who used to do like the same thing. They always use their animals as an excuse, or, you know, whatever, as an excuse all the time. And it was like, you know, my aunt used to do it too. Oh, I gotta take my garbage out. I got things to do at home, you know, as if she's the only person that has to take garbage out. Like, just stop using this excuse, Laura. Your kids are old enough, okay? And they'll be fine. They'll be fine. You should be grateful that they get anything, since you're not the person who's, you know, paying for it. Fucking unbelievable, dude. Just sitting up there like, they're not going to get here on time, sounding like a fucking grown-ass toddler, crying about it, when it's like, dude, I would understand if they were like 4 or 5, 6 years old. They're fucking grown. They're going to college next year, supposedly. You know, like, what? Like, I mean, are you serious? And this is all coming from an atheist Jew. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Well, that's what I thought, Anastasia. I thought her business was so successful that, she like, I don't know what Laura's idea of success is, but for me, my idea of success is, again, being like fully self-sustained, like me not having my idea, right? If I was going to measure my success right now, would be like me not having to depend on my husband, me making enough money that if something happened to him, I would be able to survive completely on my own. That would be my idea of being successful. I am nowhere near that, but I'm just saying, you know, if I had to define success in my eyes, it would be me being 100% self-sufficient without having without having help from anybody else. And then some. You know what I'm saying? Like having enough to get by and then some. That's my idea of success. But apparently hers is a little different. Apparently. Just fucking pisses me off, Laura. Don't throw my fucking name out with your bullshit, okay? It's one thing that I sit here and talk shit about you openly, but it's another thing to sit there and start accusing me of fucking with your fucking kids, dude. If you don't want people fucking with your kids, Laura, stop fucking depending on others on YouTube like this. Don't sit around and cry the victim. I mean, how long is it going to take you to realize that you're not fucking very well liked here? People don't like you. You're an asshole. People think you're an asshole. Okay? The majority of people think you're an asshole here. So when you do things like this, putting lists out and all this shit, you have a chance that people are going to fuck with you because it's already pretty well known that you're not very well liked by the majority of people here. So why you sit here and act surprised that this shit happens to you, I don't know. Like, it's literally the definition of insanity. It really is. Like, how could people do this? Well, Laura, how? Because it's fucking the internet. It's YouTube, and you piss off a lot of people. Like, nothing about this surprises me. I think it's wrong, but at the same time, I'm like, well, Laura, stop depending on other people, and then you won't have to worry about shit like this. Put $100 away a month, every month during the year, and there you go. There's your Christmas money. You got $1,200. I mean, shit, her kids are lucky because when I was that age, my mom was like, I'm not kidding. I was probably younger than them. Like, I'm talking like 13 years old. My mom would be like, pick out one big gift, like something that cost, like, one year she bought us laptops, couple $100, nothing crazy. She spent money on us for laptops. Well, that was when I was a little bit older. My dad passed away. But you know what I'm saying? Like, she would say, pick out like one thing that you really want, and I'll get you that thing. So I got a camera when I was in high school. She bought me a Minolta because that was like the big brand back then. I want to say it's not a DSLR, but it's an SLR camera, like a nice like camera with the lens that you could swap out the lens and everything. That was like my gift in high school. And that was it, dude. That was what I got. A $300 camera. That's it. I mean, that's what most people do when their kids hit, puberty for Christmas. And she's sitting there acting like they need to have, a million things to open Christmas morning, like they're, still fucking getting things from the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny too. Give me a fucking break, Laura. I mean, listen, do what you want. My whole point is, I don't care, dude. If you want to give your kids a great Christmas up until they're 25, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit here and act like me, Leanna, or Alicia, or Manda, or fucking Diane, or who else did she throw? Who else's name did she fucking throw out there? Starlight are ruining your kids' Christmas. Like, not for nothing, I haven't even seen Starlight around, let alone talking about Laura anywhere. So I don't know why her name got thrown in there. Manda hardly talks about Laura. Her name got thrown in there. Diane, I don't really watch Diane, but I really doubt that she's talking about Laura. Because she criticized her candles. So, Laura's like, oh, she must have tried to ruin my kids' Christmas, because she criticized my candles, my chicken candle. So that must mean that she's trying to ruin my fucking Christmas too. Like, what? Bro, where's your fucking head out, Laura? Where? What was the best little big gift you ever got? Wow, that's a hard question, Safari Dream. I got to think about that one. I don't know. Honestly, I think the best gift I got was from my husband, and he got me this giant lens for my camera. I think that was probably one of my best gifts. Me and my husband are like, we're not doing gifts this year. Like, we're broke ass hockey parents. Gifts are no. I just told him I wanted one thing, and then I told him today. I was like, honestly, Chris, I don't even care if you got it or not. Like, I'm not gonna cry. I'd rather see my son have more gifts. Um, but I just wanted a refill of my Chanel perfume because like I'll never buy that for myself. And I want these new Adidas sneakers, but I told him that I won't wear them anyway. And like I won't wear sneakers again until like March. So I don't want them right now. But I don't know if you guys seen these things. They're fucking so cool. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture real quick. I gotta get out of here in a couple minutes, but hold on. I'm just sick of Laura fucking blaming everybody, okay, for what happens to her. There's so many. Think about all the people she's pissed off just in the last couple of months, okay? She's teaming up with Molly Golightly again, all right, selling candles and texting her and shit. So you know what, man? Maybe you pissed Tiffany off, Laura. She's a fucking real lifer. She likes to fucking do stupid shit like that. What else? Who else? You pissed off Jim Terry. And I'm not saying any of these people did it. Okay, well, Tiffany might have, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm just going through a list of people you've pissed off besides everybody else that you regularly pissed off. Okay, these are all the new people that you've pissed off in the last couple of months. You got in a fight with Voices, right? You got in a fight with Queen Bee. Now again, I'm not saying that these people would do that. I'm just saying stop fucking pointing the finger always back at our community that we're the ones doing these things when you have pissed off an entire fucking community of people outside of this community. You know what I'm saying? You've pissed off many other people that could have done this shit to you. So stop fucking blaming everybody else. Coming back to us all the time, like we're the ones who are doing this shit to you, Laura. Just because we talk about you, it doesn't mean that we're fucking, like, hey, let's go ruin Laura's Christmas. Like, are you fucking kidding me, Laura? Really? Do I look like the motherfucking Grinch? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking asshole. Hold on. I forgot how I searched for these because I can't remember the name of them. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, these. Now, all right, listen, you guys might think these are ugly. And that's fine. But I would love to do like a review of these. Hold on. I'm going to show you the ones I actually want though, because these ain't it. And these are ugly. These aren't them. I actually want the men's ones, but all right, these look close enough. I don't really have time to sit here. Yeah, these are ugly actually, but the men's ones are nicer in my opinion. So those are the ones that I want. Hold on. Dude, because I want to see, I need to know as a runner, okay? I ran track for years, from 5th grade until I was in 9th grade. So I've been walking and all that other shit. And it's very, very, very hard to find good shoes for running. I mean, for walking, but especially for running, because running, you don't realize how much like stress you're putting on your feet, and not just your feet, but your legs, your shins, your calves. And it's really important to have a really good running shoe if you're in track or you're a runner. And so I would love to try these because they're supposed to be made for runners specifically. So if you look at the bottom portion, they're like, it's like I think I don't know if they're 3D printed, but it's like this basket weave, and it's like supposed to be really cushiony and spongy. And I'm just like really curious to know what that feels like. But like as a runner, not as like a walker, because it's different. It is, you absorb a lot more stress on your feet when you run. But the only thing that's a little weird is like that whole part right there is see-through. Like, how dirty is that going to get? I could kind of imagine like mold growing in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you clean that? I guess you could put like a little brush in there or something, but I don't know. I was like, I fucking want these. I used to hate sneakers, but I fucking want these. Not this exact pair, although these aren't that bad, but I just think they're cool looking. You have a pair? I just saw them the other day at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I was like, I fucking need these, dude. but I won't wear them. So I told my husband, I'm like, maybe for my birthday, because I won't wear these until the spring. I don't wear sneakers during the winter. I wear boots. And that's it. But they're so cool. And I want to run on them so bad and see what they're like. Because I remember being in track and just never having shoes that could fully, like, help me with all the problems that you have as a runner that feel really good. Like, shoes have come a long way since I ran track in the fucking 90s. So it would be really interesting to see how these would be for, somebody who actively runs. My husband's like, I was showing my husband the other day, and he's like, well, people aren't going to be running on dirt. I'm like, all right, Chris, you're right. You're probably right. Cause most runners go on like a track or I mean, or a street, but I'm like, you don't think that people like myself are going to wear these just for like casual, you know, sneakers. Yeah. New Balance are very, very comfortable. So yeah, some people might think they're ugly, and that's fine. They are kind of ugly, but they're kind of like a cool ugly. They're not like the Yeezys that are just fucking ugly, or those Nikes that fold in half. I don't know if you guys ever seen those. Like, these are like cool ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still look like a regular sneaker, but the older you get, the more I pay attention to well-fitting sneakers. Yeah, me too. I think Adidas is, some of their shoes are, I don't know, they're very inconsistent with their comfort with Adidas. I love their Cloud Boost shoe. They're really comfortable. The bottoms are, but I have a couple of Adidas sneakers that I just don't even wear because there's different things about them that make them uncomfortable. But their Cloud Foam, I think it's called, or Cloud Boost, I forget the name. That is a very comfortable shoe. Nike, I think makes, in my opinion, I prefer Nike. I think that their shoes are more consistently comfortable than Adidas, but these are cool. I definitely want to try these out. Yeah, take care of your bodies. That's what I'm saying. When you run, your back hurts, your legs hurt. I get shin splints really bad. Um, you know, like that strain in your muscle or whatever. So, I would love to see how these are. Lily, so the Chanel I'm looking for is the Chanel Chance, and it's the I hate saying this, de toilette, the original one. So it's the, not the perfume, it's the other one. You, whatever the fuck it is. I fucking love that perfume. Love it. I ran out like a while back, and I've been using Modern Muse, which kind of smells like it. But it's Estee Lauder, the red one, Modern Muse, because I think there's a couple different ones. But anyway, yeah. So, um, you know. So anyway, that was it. That was my little rant about Laura and her fucking bullshit. I didn't say anything. I didn't have time to even come live about it. I'm a couple of days late on this, but I'm just like, you know what, Laura, do me a favor. Don't throw my fucking name out there when you're blaming people. I've had shit happen to me while you and I weren't speaking and weren't friends. Did you ever once hear me throw Laura's name out there that she could have been fucking responsible for it? Like, give me a fucking break, dude. I just don't appreciate my name being fucking thrown in there like that. It's one thing to talk shit about me. Talk all the shit you want about me. I don't give a fuck. But don't start accusing me of doing crazy shit like that. And accusing other people when you have absolutely zero fucking proof. And the funniest part of the whole thing was that I swear to God, this is how dumb she is. She's like, I'm gonna go to the police with this. And I'm like, dude, please do. And please bring a fucking camera with you, because I want to see the police laughing at you. Like, officer, like Laura calling 911. Hello, ma'am. Can we help you? Yeah. Somebody put all my kids' Christmas lists on reserve. Please get here quick. Her name was Kayla with a C. Ma'am, who would be stupid enough to spell Kayla with a C? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Ma'am, we'll send over a couple of squad cars right away. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. You're calling the cops because, I mean, if it was illegal, I wouldn't think that Amazon would give you that option then. She's calling the police. Okay, Laura, please fucking tape that for me. Please, I'm begging you. Hello, police. My kids, they're Amazon. Their Christmas is ruined. Give me a fucking break, dude. Like, how fucking stupid are you? Seriously, how embarrassing to even say something like that. You're calling the fucking police. Get the fuck out of here, asshole. Oh my god. Somebody said this the other day, and I was like, dude, that would be great. Laura needs to be Christmas caroled. She needs to, like, the ghost of Christmas past, to fucking walk her around. Because, like, boy, does she not appreciate fucking anything, that girl. She don't fucking appreciate anything that all these people do for her. I'm sure Bonnie Claus will come to the rescue, Laura. Don't worry about it. I mean, how... I just, like, I couldn't believe this. I didn't listen to her whole entire life. I got, like, a quarter of the way through it, and I was just like, I heard enough, dude. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Laura, grow the fuck up, okay? And go get a fucking job. I would be a wreck, too, if I was depending on strangers to buy my kids Christmas presents, But, like, that's why I would never do something like that. Maybe the ghost will give her a clue, some pride and humility. Yeah, purse snob. Imagine her fucking calling the police. It should be a lesson to parents to buy their own gifts for children. She can work, JP. She can work. But she chooses not to. Listen, dude, okay? I have nothing against people using YouTube as a career, okay? I watch people, but they do it the right way. That's the difference, okay? I look at somebody like Christina Randall. I just brought her up because I watched her this morning. She does YouTube the right way. She uploads videos. She consistently puts out content about true crime cases. Her, Kendall Ray. And because of her hard work, okay, she edits all her videos. Because of her hard work, she has sponsorships like Go Fresh or whatever that food service thing is, because she puts the right work in. Okay, she has a Patreon, and I think it's only $2 to get in her Patreon. Okay, and then no memberships, nothing. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have the memberships, because it's a great feature, to have that. But I think when you have the memberships, the Patreon, it's kind of just taking advantage a little bit, in a way. Not, I don't know, maybe not. I just don't know if I would ever be able to do both. But I guess the difference is in Patreon is that you kind of have a place to go, whereas memberships, everything's on YouTube. All right, I take that back. Never mind. But you know what I'm saying? Laura doesn't even go in her Patreon. Like, I'm sure Christina Randall is actively posting in her Patreon. And guess what? She's a mom too. Like, look at Jessica Kent. There's another woman who does YouTube the right way. She got out. She just left her husband and is going through all this crazy shit in her personal life. And she's still doing YouTube the right way. She's not up here begging people for money. You know what I'm saying? Telling people, oh, cash app me, and, feel free to start a super chat train. Choo-choo. It's like, I have all the respect. So I'm not saying that it's wrong to have a YouTube channel and use YouTube as a career, but, like, let's just keep it 100. Laura, you're not at that point yet. You know what I'm saying? Even with 20,000 subscribers, you're not at that point. So fine, you started a candle business. Again, that's another, I'm not saying she's wrong for doing that, okay? But in 2 years, what is it? Almost 3 years now, right? You still haven't made it to the point where, you are living off your business. So it's still a side hustle, in my opinion, But she says she has a job. She's like, I have a job. And I'm not saying, listen, all the work I've been doing, okay, and I'm not even getting paid. I haven't sold anything yet, although I did technically have my first sale, but I gave it to the person. I didn't take money in exchange, so probably shouldn't call it. But they were my first customer, okay? I didn't take money, and the reason was because the person that I gave it to was a friend, and they also they bought my son something like a while back that they really didn't have to. So I felt like, I can't charge this person. Like, it wouldn't be right. But all the work that I've been doing just to get this up and running is a lot. You know what I'm saying? The time, the money I've invested in it, it's a lot. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying she's not working, because she is. It does take time, and she's definitely working. But, at 2 years, you have to look at your situation and be like, okay, I can't even like buy my kids Christmas presents myself. Like, maybe it's time to get a job. For me, it's different. I don't have to work, I don't have to be doing this. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I enjoy it, but I also want to make money, but I'm not going to depend on this for an income ever. Because I don't ever plan on, something like this. I just don't see it growing to that point, where I could be independent on my own. It's a side hustle to me, it's going to be my main hustle, but because I don't have a job. But she just really, it just really gets me how she depends on other people to pay her way through life, and take up for her mistakes that she's made and her kids, and it's everybody else's problem always, and she takes no responsibility in anything. If she would have humbled herself a little bit the other day and said, you know what, I should have saved money up, I'm an idiot, then I would have, maybe felt a little bit bad. But I don't feel bad for her at all. I feel bad for her kids, because you know why? They didn't ask to be put in this position. They didn't ask for her to be their mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. The way that she fucking, depends on everybody else for her life. Found out yesterday there was a campaign on Twitter back in 2000. Me and Eric D. Wrench, get out of here. Who started it, Ash? That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny. That is really funny. D. Wrench, Ash. D. Wrench, Ash. Wow, my hair looks like 1985 cold. They want their hair back. I need a fucking haircut so bad right now. I'm like sweating. Does anybody else sweat during certain times of the month, like more than normal? What are you doing? Oh, this fucking dog. Don't start in right now, dude. I'm trying to get out of the house. Oh my God, I can't get my fucking foot in my shoe. Bro, my hair looks fucking crazy right now. Holy shit. It's so fluffy. Anyway. How'd that work out for you? Yeah, I guess it didn't work out too good, right? An Aussie chick I never did nothing but be nice to. That's fucking crazy. Cut my bangs. You cut bangs? I saw that post you posted, Alicia, and I'm telling you right now, I'm like a sucker for bangs. I had them actually when my husband and I started dating. I had cut bangs, and I love them. Like, I always love them for like the first like month. And then I'm like, why did I do this? Why? Because it's really hard to maintain bangs, dude. It is, especially in my hair. Oh, look, the Ghost of Christmas Past is here. Could you go visit Laura, please? It's just really hard for my hair type with bangs. Like, I don't have thick enough hair to have bangs, especially now with the blonde. I didn't know they were coming back in. I do like me a good curtain bang, though. Every once in a while, I'll part my hair. It depends on what I'm wearing. I don't know why, but I feel like certain outfits, my hair, like certain tops, shirts that I wear, my hair looks better parted in the middle. So I'll part it in the middle and then like do the curtain bangs where it's like kind of curled out. But I know I will never cut blunt bangs across it. I shouldn't say that, because you know what? It's a possibility that it could happen again. I like them. I did. The only thing I don't like is that they get so greasy looking for me. Like, but they always come back in. But like, I'm still growing my bangs out technically. So from the last time, which was like what, in 2008. I do like to have like, I don't know. I can't even remember. I was probably a kid the last time I actually had like long. My hair was just all like one length. So I hate the layers. It's so funny because my hair has been cut in layers for years and I hate it. I absolutely hate it, but it's actually like coming back in now to have layers. He never cares what I do to my hair. I definitely need a good 4 inches cut off my hair with a curtain bang. So Ash, it's like, hold on, I'll show you. If you take your hair, my hair's in a mess right now, but if you take your hair, hold on, I was taking an Advil. So if you take your bangs and you kind of part them in the middle, right? And then you kind of like curl them out like that. Like, so they go, kind of looks like a curtain. You know, when you take curtains and you put them on the little hook, so it's kind of like you make your bangs look like that. You kind of like part in the middle and then they kind of sweep out like that. But I need a haircut like you wouldn't believe right now. I mean, I literally look like I just got off the set of like a Bon Jovi video right now. My hair is like a fucking disaster. It's because I put texturizer in it last night when I, whoop, there goes my Advils. Shit. Okay. So, yeah, that's a curtain bang for you. Bangs. Why? What would you call them in Belgium? Could you send me some, what is it? Oh, Belgium waffles. Yeah, I love waffles. All right, guys. Anyway, I got to get moving here. So I'm going to have to go. Oh, God, thank you, Katja. I look like a mess right now. I definitely got to run my hair through a blow dryer. See, my hair is easy, though. It takes 2 seconds. I literally go upstairs, take my blow dryer, and my hair will be straight in 2 seconds. But I definitely look like Bon Jovi. I got this shirt. I don't know if you guys saw the shirt. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. This thing just exploded in my mouth. Hold on. Ugh. Hold on. Oh God, it's burning. Why did I just do this to myself? Oh my God. Do you guys ever do that? I put an Advil in my mouth and I couldn't find my coffee. Oh, and all the juice leaked out of it. Oh, it's burning. So I found this top, hold on, at Old Navy, actually. I never shopped there, but I went there the other day. So it's like it was $15. It's like a little fleece. It's got a little pocket. Perfect for a hockey mom, for the hockey mom life. I don't know. I bought 2 of them. I don't really like the inside. I hate when it's like that. I have other shirts like this where the inside is exactly like the outside. I don't know what it is with Old Navy though. Their sleeves are always like short, I feel like. I don't know. But I think it's cute, you know? I like the color. That's what attracted me to it. But I always need really super warm shirts. And it has these little things on the side so you could like adjust it. Yeah, when I was in Old Navy, they actually had pants and the shirt that looked like the fucking MGL trash bag outfit. And I seriously almost bought it just to fucking like do a parody, but I would have to like put fucking rolls and tits in here. But yeah. Oh my God, it was bad. I love the color, Amanda. That's what attracted me there. I got it in like a light pink, like a salmon pink, and then this color. I love me a good greenish blue color, you know? Come on, Ovi, we got to go out. All right. I have to end this though because I really do have to get moving and get out of my house. Yes, that's when it's on clearance right now. That's why I bought it. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm going to try to pop back in during the week. I know it's like really hard this week for everybody because, you know, Christmas and they're shopping and, you know, most people are busy. But anyway, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Go outside, get some fresh air. Laura, go fuck yourself. Stop fucking putting my name out there. And Alicia's name, Amanda's name with all this bullshit. Okay? Nobody wants to fucking hurt your kids. Get the fuck out of here. Stop fucking putting my name out there. You want to talk shit about me? Talk all the shit you want about me. I don't fucking care. You want to make fun of my teeth? Go ahead. But do not fucking throw my name out when it comes to fucking real life bullshit like this. All right. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to go watch my son kick some ass. All right. I'll see you guys later.